Welcome to Insights for Positive Living. I'm talking about making the most of what you do. When we think of life as a divine endowment. Life is given to us by our Creator. Within us is the ability to become what we were created to be. There is no person that is born empty. There is a divine deposit that has been placed within. When you look at your individual life, you should always see your life from the standpoint of a divine portrait. And what you do is a portrait of who you are. The true picture of who you were designed to be is exemplified in what you do. Every person is created to do something. Every person is created to become an achiever, to become a person that matters. There is no insignificant individual in life. What we do, we may consider it an insignificant thing from the standpoint of how it is done, or maybe the size or the scope of what we do. But as far as God is concerned, the ability to become is already within. In essence, there is an inherent ability that is placed within. You are born to win, born to conquer, born to triumph, born to achieve. Now, how does one discover that innate ability within? You have to stop and think that there is a receptive force at the center of your being. In essence, you can be still and know. Be still and know that there is a divine influence at work in your life. Now, until a person understands why he is here, what he has been born to do, he cannot fully function on the level of divine achievement. In the book of Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 10, it says, "Whatsoever you do, do it with all your might, for there is no work, device, or knowledge in the grave where you're going." He says that you should understand that what you do brings value to your life. Now, a person may think to himself or herself that I am a nobody. Nobody from the standpoint of the masses. Nobody from the standpoint in comparison to those that are in high levels of achievement, or those we call celebrities or great leaders or great achievers in our society. But there is no need to compare yourself to another. There is actually no comparison. Of course, there may be those in our world who are doing more because they have discovered the purpose as to why they are here. They are doing more because they have discovered their giftings. They are doing more because they have discovered that life is worthwhile and they must maximize what they do. But each of us must come to the realization that we are gifted. Proverbs tells us that it's a person's gift that makes room for him and causes him to stand before great men. The fact that you are not empty, the fact that I am not empty, is the realization that potential is at the center of our being. But what is potential? Potential is untapped ability. Until a person taps his potential, he can be dynamic but yet dormant. He can be effective but yet dormant. Dormant from the standpoint that he has not exercised his effectiveness. He has not put into motion what he was created to be. In order for you to make the most of what you were created to be, you have to begin to value the human person and value the divine deposit that has been placed within you. Value the human person, meaning that value the side of you that is designed to affect your world, to affect your universe. Now, man is a spirit being. He has a soul or a mind, and he lives in a body. The functions of the human body is as a result of what happens in the human mind and the human spirit. Now, when a person is fulfilled from within, then his life becomes fulfilled from without. Whatever we generate from the standpoint of our thoughts becomes the manifestation in our lives. In Job 32 and verse 8, it says, there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives him understanding. Every creative act is as a result of a creative idea. There is a creative infusion at the center of your being. Now, there are those who think to themselves that they are in a frustrated zone, that life is frustrated. The things are not the way they want it to be. That the functions of the human life is complex, and therefore they are not making progress in life. But let me say that there is a spirit within us, and that spirit is the God spirit. It is the spirit that infuses us not only to move in the right direction, but to make the right decisions in life. There is something today that you are designed to do. There is something today that you are designed to do, possibly that another person has not done it the exact way. You will say to yourself that, well, others have gone ahead of me. They have done tremendous things in life. There are extraordinary feats that are written about their lives. Accomplishments about them have been varied. But as far as you are concerned, you are a genius in your own world. Now let me say that the spirit of genius resides within you. And you'll say to yourself, but how can I discover that I'm a genius? It's by being receptive to the flow of inspiration. Now, previously on some of our telecasts, I spoke about inspiration. Inspiration actually means God breathe. Or God releasing life and energy and creativity into. Now, know this, that the Creator has already planted and implanted within you the spirit of inspiration. The spirit of inspiration is that which brings about creative ideas. Is that which causes you to think in terms of your destiny. It is that which pushes you in the direction of your dreams and your vision. There is no dream that is too small to become an outstanding dream in your life. You see, dreams are like seeds. They may seem small in the beginning, but when they are implemented, they grow and become big. Let me say, the grandeur of the universe began only with a word. Genesis 1:1. It speaks of, in the beginning, the earth was without form and void. Darkness was on the face of the deep. In verse 3 it says, and God said. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. In essence, by an inspired idea and inspired words, the force of creation was released. There is a creative activity within you. And that creative activity is prompted by the spirit of inspiration. Know this, that you are not alone, that you are not on your own, that you are part and parcel of the divine creativity of the universe, that God has placed within you the ability to become. And in the ability to become, there is something you are designed to do. What is my function, you should ask? Ask the creative power of God to release you into that which you were designed to be. Ask the creative power of God to unfold to you the portrait of your life. Now, you may be at a point where you may feel as if others have gone ahead of you, and that there is actually no place for you in life, that there is no room for your expansion or even your growth. But let me say that within you is the ability to unfold. As the seed is planted in the ground and it unfolds itself and grows up and become, so the seed of greatness is within you. And as you recognize it and begin to pursue that which you were designed to be, that seed of greatness will unfold and cause you to truly become the person you were designed to be. Never look down on yourself, because looking down on yourself is looking down on the divine deposit that has been placed within you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Paul says in Philippians 4:13. He says, I have the capacity to become. I have the right to overcome. I have the power to achieve. I have the ability within me to be great. That should be your life statement. That should be the mission statement of your life. I am designed to be someone great. Never live below who you were created to be. Living below who you were created to be only minimizes the potential that is within you. Every favorable outcome in life is as a result of the recognition of who you were created to be and the fact that you are already divinely favored. Now, it's possible for someone to sit back and to say to themselves that nothing works out for me in life. Now, if that person believes such a statement and continues to declare it on a daily basis, then that person finds himself in a place of limitation. And let me say that the universe does not limit us. God himself does not limit us, because God is unlimited. And if he functions within the life of an individual, then the limitations are removed. We are the ones that limits ourselves. We limit ourselves when we believe that we're empty. We limit ourselves when we believe that we cannot do much. We believe in the idea of the impossible. When we believe in the impossible, we actually create barriers to what we were created to become in life. Let me say that the universe embraces you. It embraces you with good. Life is a series of wonderful events. Even in the midst of the most adverse situation, you can turn it into a situation of advantage. I trust that something I've said today has inspired you. And until our next telecast, remember these words, that your destiny is not left to chance, it is a matter of choice. You can choose your future, and your best days are before you, they are not behind you.